It wasn't until I free diving and started hitting these depths that I realized, oh my gosh, my world just opened up. This is a sport I didn't even know about that I'm good at. I can do whatever I want to do, maybe.
Roatan is a unique island in the Caribbean in that it has one side of the island with very sheer drop-offs to great depth, and the trade winds come from the other side, meaning that deep side is very calm, and very clear waters, calm, very little current. So it's ideal for freediving, but it also has a lot of other different attractions that appeal to freedivers. You can go shark diving, swimming with dolphins, the turtles. It has a very well-managed marine park. That means that the coral reef systems are very well populated, and the snorkeling here is amongst the best in the world. I don't think freediving as an activity is very difficult at all. Everyone who's shown an interest, I've seen able to experience and enjoy the sport at a high level. Of course, performance freediving is difficult, but that applies to any sport. But I think it's very amenable to regular people. Anyone can try freediving. You don't have to go very deep. You can just hold your breath for a few seconds and duck under the water, and that's freediving. Freediving allows you to experience the underwater world on its own terms. So you're not taking a bubble of atmosphere down with you. You're free to move in 3 dimensions, go up and down, and move quickly and agilely. Your bubbles don't scare away the fish. And also you feel like you're becoming an aquatic creature yourself. You feel more integrated into the underwater world. You feel kind of at one with the fishes and turtles and sharks and whatever else. I feel like I've been freediving all my life because as a kid I grew up on a boat that my family sailed from Europe across the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans to get to New Zealand. And the first 8 years of my life were living on a boat. We spent most of our time in the water or on the water, and so it was a home, it was a classroom, it was a playground for us, and that's where I guess the roots of my freediving comes from.
William fue muy abierto y muy amable cuando yo le solicité su apoyo, y él vino a Roatán, donde organizamos primero un evento y así promocionar la primera Caribbean Cup. Eso fue en el 2012, y ya en el 2013 hicimos la primera versión de la Caribbean Cup, la cual fue un éxito.
These kind of conditions, what we have available here, it can't be better. Possibilities, what we have here, it's like a dream for these competitors.
And this is unique. There are few places in the world to do that. With the reef, with the blue water, deep water, in front the hotel and in front the logistic. This is important.
And plus there's an organizer here, Esteban. He's awesome and putting it all together, and he lives right here. So it's easy because we have a man on the ground making it all happen.
Bueno, para mí es una satisfacción enorme después de haber soñado con un evento así en Roatán y de haber visto a todos estos campeones estableciendo las marcas que establecen, verlos bucear, de bucear con ellos, de que se cree cierto grado de amistad, es realmente muy satisfactorio.
In the first part of the dive, the only thing that I'm thinking about is the first part of the dive, my hard kicks, you know, whether I'm doing no fins or with a fin. I'm only thinking about my technique, counting my kicks, you know, making sure that I'm getting to that mark. And then once I hit that mark, for me it's 15 meters, then I transition into my slow kick cycles, and I go just a little bit slower, but still I'm only focusing on technique. Then when you get into the sink phase, for me, equalization. I'm focusing on equalizing, not missing an equalization, not losing my mouth fill, this big full mouth of air that I have to push into my middle ear. And then I'm trying not to freak out.
Tình yêu của em là biển rộng, anh như con thuyền nhỏ chưa một lần ra khơi. Bến bờ hạnh phúc thật xa xôi, nhưng nếu không dám đi sẽ không bao giờ tới. Và anh cứ căng buồm mặc kệ cho gió thổi, dù sao con tim đã quen với sự dày vò rồi. Như cánh bướm mềm cố bay trong giông tố. Tâm trí anh bảo không nên cố, vì ngoài kia hung dữ làm những đợt sóng xô.
As a competitive sport, I don't feel that freediving is really that dangerous. We've only had one fatality in all competitions for freediving in the last 20 years. And in that scenario, in a competition or training that replicates those conditions of competition, we have counterweight safety systems, safety divers, and if something's going to go wrong, it's going to be close to the surface where those systems can very easily retrieve the freediver, and it's not dangerous at all. So as long as it's done in the kind of conditions that we have here at the Caribbean Cup in Roatan, then I feel it's a very, very safe sport, and it's at the reach of pretty much anyone.
This competition is organized a second time, and the last year it was a little bit smaller. Now it's a little bit bigger, and I can imagine that when we are dealing with these kind of conditions, it will be a bigger next year. So this is how the growth happens. The people find this competition because they want to be part of this anyways. They are all around from the world, basically. From Europe, different kind of countries, from these United States, from the South America and Mid-America, and from Australia as well, some people. And most of these guys are competing against each other. And I'm pretty sure that there will be a huge amount of national records at least. And maybe, if something exceptional happens, also maybe the world records. It's the nature of these kind of conditions.
Cabe destacar que en este evento participó nuestro compatriota Alejandro Andrés, el cual desde hace años viene incursionando en este deporte, estableciendo marcas muy importantes. En la Caribbean Cup 2014, Alejandro se clasificó cuarto después de 3 campeones mundiales y a la vez estableciendo un récord nacional para Argentina en 80 metros para peso constante con aletas.
Space because Thanh Nguyễn.
I would say that freediving is a really enjoyable activity, safe to do if you do it right. So it's a really important activity actually. Not only enjoyable, but it's important because it's like it allows you to be safe in the water for any other activity you want to do, like in surfing, windsurfing, anywhere you need to swim, like spearfishing, snorkeling. So it gives you pleasure being in the ocean, and it gives you confidence being in the ocean because you can do it safely.
¿Sabías que existen un montón de aplicaciones móviles gratuitas y muy útiles para tu vida? ¿Cómo llego? Te dice la mejor forma de moverte en la ciudad. Vea Móvil te ayuda con el tránsito y Agenda Cultural te cuenta todos los eventos que podés disfrutar. Descargalas gratis.
Innovar es encontrar soluciones distintas a problemas comunes. Traigamos el futuro.
With freediving, you get a chance to prove to yourself that you're better than you think you are. I grew up, my family, very supportive. I could do whatever I wanted to do, but that sounds like lip service. You don't really internalize that when people say, you can be whoever you want to be. What does that mean, really? I can be a doctor? Sure, if I go to school for all these years, I get that. But it wasn't until I freediving and started hitting these depths that I realized, oh my gosh, my world just opened up. This is a sport I didn't even know about that I'm good at. I can do whatever I want to do, maybe. Probably now my most important title is mom, but yeah, I'm a 3-time world record holder. I'm a 11-time national record holder. I didn't compete last year, I was pregnant, so I safety dove instead. My husband Ren is a safety diver here, and so I just worked with him. I'm still trying to decide why I compete in freediving. Because you get out there and you're nervous and you know that you're about to go so far under the water that you're not really sure if you can get yourself back up and maintain consciousness. So it sounds insane, to be part of this sport where you're constantly just walking the line between, a failed dive and a successful dive depend on whether or not you're conscious. And that's a little bit crazy.
Come on, breathe. Breathe. Look at us. Look at us. Get their nose clip off. No, pull it. Pull it. Pull it.
Bring him up.
Pull it. Come on, get him up.
El riesgo más común al que se expone el atleta es al desmayo en aguas poco profundas causado por la hipoxia. pero esto realmente no representa un riesgo mayor, ya que en competencias se exige un dispositivo de seguridad adecuado que cuenta con apneístas también bien calificados para rescatar a la gente que se desmaya bajo el agua, y también en superficie se cuenta con la presencia de médicos para asistirlo bajo cualquier eventualidad.
So the last meters you slow down, make sure that you face the right direction because there's the judges, and you need to, when you surface, you need to grab the line after you surface and do the protocol towards the judges. First of all, you're just not supposed to put your mouth anymore under the water, and you keep your mouth airways above the water. You need to remove all the equipment from your face, nose clip, mask, anything. And then you say, I'm okay, and after this you show okay sign. So it's keeping your head above the water and just it's showing that you're in control, in charge of the situation.
Fire that burns my hands like snow. I tell him, but he already knows. With his arm, I breathe underwater. With his arm, I breathe underwater.
Well, obviously it goes with Roatan. You got the coral reef, you got the island, you got the beauty of the island, you got the deep waters right offshore, and it just fits into this niche. Makes all the sense in the world.
I guess they just do it here because it's a nice island, nice beautiful island, and there was no much freediving before. And the goal is to develop freediving in this area.
It's a unique sport, it's an unusual sport, and we think that type of involvement on this island is really critical, I think, long term to the growth of the island, and it's fun. It's just blind fun.
There's something in the air, I feel it on my nose.
The name of the tournament is the Caribbean Cup, and it's one of the most important competitions for ADA because this area in the world, I'm talking about the global scale, it's a potential growth area. And on the other hand, we have an ideal conditions here anyways. Freediving activities, the growth of freediving activities has been pretty much in Europe. There is where it comes from. But now we are spreading pretty much all around the world. And like this spot here, ideal conditions, it's the place we want to be.
People see what we're doing in competitions and freediving events, and it seems extreme and unimaginable to some people, but anyone can go under the water and hold their breath and experience being underwater in that state of apnea, breath hold. And it's a sensation that you don't experience in any other activity or walk of life, because everything else we do is in the air element, unless you're an astronaut. And so being completely immersed in liquid is a sensation that's completely unique, and especially in freediving where you don't have any extra pipes or bottles or equipment, then it allows you to really experience that immersion.
Bueno, lo bueno que a partir de la Caribbean Cup toda la comunidad de freediving internacional tiene la oportunidad de descubrir el potencial que tenemos en esta isla para la práctica del deporte y el desarrollo de eventos. Ya se ve con el crecimiento desde la primera a la segunda edición, que bueno, fue un crecimiento exponencial, así que bueno, esperamos que en los próximos años el evento siga creciendo, más atletas vayan participando y descubriendo este deporte.
Through these kind of competitions, it's a benefit for everyone. It's a benefit for, of course, for my organization. It's a benefit for the athletes because they want to compete in these kind of conditions and in different parts of the world. And on the other hand, these kind of places, which are like a paradise, they get a publicity worldwide very fast and very easy.